Welcome to the Shear Society. This is a podcast for stylists, dreamers, and doers.
My name is Sherrie.
And I'm Brittany. And today we're going to do kind of a semi-deep dive. Can you say that? A semi-deep dive.
A little glimpse.
Into Sherrie's story. We're going to talk about where she's been, how she's gotten into the industry, maybe some things that you've had to overcome that have made you the person that you are today.
Yeah, awesome. So I'm actually a nationalized citizen. I served in the military. I became a veteran, and I find a lot of power in our industry. Like it's a beautiful thing to make people feel good, right?
Yeah.
So aesthetically and internally.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. I'm a mom of two. I love competitive sports, and I own Shear Studios. So I'm really, really passionate about pouring into the mentorship part of growing our stylists. Not only giving like the hair to people that come see us,
Yeah.
or like the skincare, whatever it is, makeup. But I think it's really important to let those service providers know that they are very well and capable, and they should, I know confidence takes time, but like through the mentorship program, I think it's really important that they understand that you can create a sustainable business being behind a chair.
Absolutely. So tell me why the beauty industry? Why did you choose hair? Why did you choose to get into this kind of career path?
I've always had a passion for it. I love it. I love when people are like, I feel so good. Like just making people feel good, like making people smile. I think there is a really strong connection for me personally. Not only do I love the artsy stuff behind it, I guess like when my mom, like when we were young, we came from nothing, poverty.
Yeah.
A single parent household who didn't speak English. And so when I was brushing her hair one night with no power, that felt great to her.
Yeah.
So I want to be that for her.
I love that.
It brought her so much comfort and joy in those small little moments. She loved looking at herself, and I thought that was really important. So since then, I knew that I want to be a part of those people's stories who I can give them a little bit of light behind the chair.
So tell me about like the process, because I know you were in the military. Mm-hmm. So you went to the military and then went to beauty school, or how did that all transpire?
So I've always wanted to do beauty school first, but I'm like, you can't have fun doing hair. Like, are you kidding me? Like, no, that's what you do at sleepovers. That's what you just do for fun. That's not a job. And so that's just what was implanted in my brain, like that's just how everybody saw it. It's just a job. But no, we're here to tell you it's a career. And immediately after military, not only did I want to travel the world, serve our country, all those wonderful patriotic things, but it really brought me sooner to where I want to be because I had to get out of a situation.
Right.
So it brought me shelter, it brought me food, it brought me finances,
Yeah.
Like that's cool. And discipline, more discipline. It was always in the back of my mind. But like as I'm getting yelled at in the military, which I told you earlier this morning that excuse my language because I know that we went on YouTube and said that we weren't going to say bad words. So I'll just go beep, beep, beep. It was a very male-dominated career field. And nonetheless, I was a cop in the military.
Yeah.
So we had to have a slick back ponytail. I mean, so tight. Like I still get chills thinking about it. Like thinking about my little hairs ripping out at the bottom. And we put a sock. We cut the toe off, rolled it up, put it around the ponytail, and wrapped it around so you have that donut. So no hairs touch your suit, right? You're very polished. You're very put together. I was a black rope, which is like pristine, uniforms. Instead of one straight line, I decided to do maybe like a little half zigzag. I was like, I feel pretty today.
A little flavor.
Just a little flavor.
Smell something.
Ooh, was I ring so hard? Like, I got pulled to the front, and they said, what do you think this is, Airman? Some beep, beep, beep fashion show? And I just looked at him, I'm like, mm-mm. I tried to compose myself. When I try to compose myself, it's hard. See, you're laughing. So because error. It was a big error on my part for sure. But I was really trying to hold it together because I knew I was going to do push-ups for the rest of the day. Yeah. And I did in front of everybody while they learned about like the M243.
Yeah.
Which is a machine gun. Cool.
Yeah.
I did push-ups the entire time. Because of my zigzag.
The beauty industry and hair was ingrained into you even then. So fast forward, I guess. Yeah. So you served in the military, and then what?
In the military, I had kids. I also went and got my business degree, all at the same time because I had an educational benefit. Like that's primary. One of the biggest things I went to into the military was to reap that benefit, right? So they were also able to pay for my cosmetology school, which was amazing.
That's awesome.
I had to fight for that one because they're like, I'm like, it's still education. Yeah, it's still education. So I got my business degree. I got my cosmetology license. Had my kids. Supported my mom, my sister, sometimes my brother. Like, so it was, all at the same time. It was a very big blur, but I always use my oldest child as my marker because that's how I know how long I've been doing it.
Yeah.
So,
same.
Yeah. It's easy that way, right?
Yeah.
But everything about it was quite the journey, and I love the journey. I love the hard stuff. I love not feeling complacent. When things get too relaxed, I almost get kind of weird, like uncomfortable. Yeah. Since then, again, I have a little bit of a competitive soul.
Right.
I will never take no for an answer. Like, I will figure it out. Like, it does not matter. I've done bodybuilding shows. I've competed, got nationally qualified as a bikini competitor on stage with hundreds and hundreds of people. I'm like, okay, I'm done. Then I got into ultra marathon running, skipped the regular marathons, and went to 55 miles. And people were like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll stay here 2 days." And so everything hurt. But for whatever reason, the intensity, the things around you that tell you you can't, I'm going to do it 3 times.
Yeah.
Like, tell me I can't. I'm going to show you I will. And you can come with me.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I love that. Okay, so now you've been doing hair for like 18, 19 years. Tell us kind of what that journey looks like and how you got to where you are now in this industry.
So the journey is real. So like I said in the first podcast about COVID and things like that, we did move from the Illinois side to Missouri about 8 or 9 years ago. And it's weird to say that out loud because it doesn't really feel like 8, 9 years ago, Yeah, there's always hurdles. There's always trends. There's always education. Everything around us. And my kids are one of my main factors why I keep pushing myself to do better because they're watching me, Things weren't handed. Like I said, I came from zero, literally nothing. And so when I hear people, oh, she's so lucky or da-da-da-da-da, honestly, I really don't care about people's opinions. Like, I'm just going to do me. I don't have time to think about that. Those people that are competitive in that way are going to continue to stay in that level, you know? So I want to be sitting with people that are dreamers and doers, just like we talked about for this podcast.
Yeah. In the past 18, 19 years, you've done a lot, including leading for New York and Paris Fashion Week. How did you get into that?
Actually, I was recruited. Somebody found me online through social media. The power of social media is huge. Like, if you're not posting, you're not seen. Like, I wake up every single day so excited to show the world what they can have or why they are with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but anyways, I was found on social media, and I thought it was fake. I thought I was getting hacked, and I was so excited. I remember pacing in my house, like, biting my nails, and I have really nice... I cannot bite these. Like, these are really good. Like, Mimi would get so mad at me. I was pacing, and like, do I go? Like, are they gonna abduct me? Like, I'm scared. Like, I'm like, screw it, let's try it out. And so I did and fell in love. Like, I was trying to actually, before this podcast, trying to find some videos and pictures from when I was a kid of playing fashion show and taking pictures, doing hair with my cousins. Yeah. You know, just like with little props that we had. And I'll find that and show it on here someday. But anyways, got asked to do it, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name, but this individual who runs the show, he was like, I want you to lead. And I was like, I will gladly accept. And I wanted to give him a hug so bad, but I think he would be like, get out of my face.
Would be.
But
shout out to him, though. We love him.
Right? You won't say your name, but...
All here.
So anyway, so I got to lead a couple of times in New York and then in Paris, and I got asked to do Milan, but Shear Studios happened, and here we are, not saying it's the end, but we are working towards that again. So I love being able to be in that high pressure, high intense, you know, it's like a bunch of hurry up and wait. It reminds me of the military, except the pretty version. You know, it's hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. for that lifestyle, but still incorporating it into the Shear Studios. And that's why it's not Shear Salon, because we're very studious.
Yes.
You know, we travel, we do fashion shows, we do magazines, we do things with designers and celebrities. Like, that's really cool.
It is.
It's not every, you know, not everybody gets to do that.
Yes.
So
yeah.
And you're right alongside me.
Listen, I'm here for it.
Hello.
I love it. Love it. All of the things.
Hey, all of the things.
So going back to the military, what do you think is maybe something or things that you've incorporated from the military into what you do now? Because I feel like military people, like, you might leave the military, but the military doesn't leave you. So I feel like there's probably a lot of just life lessons and idealities and things like that you've probably incorporated into your career now in the salon and things like that. So is there anything maybe that stands out to you?
Honey, let me get my paper. Yes, a lot of things actually stand out.
Yeah.
So it's discipline. Like, first of all, my dad was military too. So if I wasn't going to brush my teeth for more than 5 minutes, I would get my booty whipped, right? But being in the military, like, not only, like I said, the disciplinary actions, but if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to open my mouth if I don't think I can. But that's the beauty in that part. That's the challenge accepted kind of side of me because of where I came from and, like, how I grew up as a young child, like, just survival mode. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Like, it might take me a little bit of time. I'll figure out how to get there, but I'll get there. I don't take no for an answer. Like, if I want something, I'm coming for you.
Yeah. Which I think is huge. I think, especially, not to interject here.
No, you should.
But especially in our society today, there's so many people who say they're going to do something or, you know, I'm trying to think of the word, but that's paramount in our society now, like, is that follow through and that kind of, to me, it's integrity, it's character. Like, if you say something, you mean it. Like, say what you mean and mean what you say. And I think that is huge, especially in our industry, if I can say that. But
100%. And my theme of the year is locked in. Like, I've always been locked in. Like, I know what I want. I definitely know what I don't want. And I know what people can have. And so sometimes people, I know confidence comes with time, right?
For sure.
But mentoring them into, like, the skill set will develop those traits in our industry, right?
Absolutely.
So locked in, again, is my word for the year. I think I actually posted it with Henry David's. I can't make them up. But, you know, Henry David's photo at the end, which is like a little blood drop because I'm coming after you. Like, in the best way possible.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead and try me. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And it's funny because it's not like I'm competing with anybody else. It's me competing with myself and always setting that standard, always setting the bar a little bit higher, and always trying to give 10% more each time.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. And I think it builds trust, honestly. It builds trust within our community. It builds trust within the salon. It builds trust within our associates. Just seeing that in every area, like, okay, if I said I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it, when they see that follow through, that really builds trust and speaks to who you are, right?
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that. But in retrospect, because you got to play devil's advocate sometimes,
For sure.
like, sometimes people think that is toxic. Sometimes people think that's intimidating. Sometimes people can't handle that pressure. That's okay. Then I'm not your person, and that's fine.
For sure.
I'd rather know sooner than later because I'm not going to continue to pour into you if you can't handle that.
Absolutely.
But if I see something, I'm going to come after you. Like, you know, it's just we need to extract that from you because you don't know it's there yet. You don't know you don't have that potential yet, you know?
For sure.
Especially the younger stylists. Like, everybody here is wonderful. Everybody's great. Everybody has a great personality and the eagerness to learn. But there are a lot of things as a whole we could do better. You know, like, just even outside of the salon, everybody could do a little, like I said, 10% more each time makes a huge impact. But locked in, I'm here for it. I'm ready to take you and whoever is willing to go with me. You talked about integrity. Integrity is huge to me. It's in our handbook.
Yeah.
In the military, I was taught strike first, strike best, strike hard. And then I was also taught service before self, integrity and excellence in all we do.
Yeah.
So that it just carried on to me into this industry because it's service before self, because we serve people. Integrity, always do the right thing when somebody's not looking, because when you don't, A, it doesn't feel good, and how dare you?
Right.
You know? And then excellence in all we do. If you're putting your best foot forward and always trying your best, you're going to be golden. And everybody around will see that.
It's funny you say that because I grew up in a church where it has been ingrained into me excellence, integrity, and simplicity. Like, that is what I've been hearing for the past 33 years. And so I think that kind of just brings it together why we kind of align in that way.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, it's divine intervention.
Divine intervention. A real one for Larry.
A real one, Larry. I think that's
awesome.
I think it's cool, and I really think everything, whether we believe in God, but some people believe in the universe, the stars, whatever, zodiacs. But it always comes back if it's meant to be, right? It's like a whole moment, and it's kind of cool to see and witness right in front of you. Whether your church thing, my military thing, the hair thing, meeting in New York, and the chances are, and now you're here. Yeah, like that's cool.
Yeah, but when you believe that your steps are ordered by the Lord, it's
amen.
Again, it's just divine intervention, and I think that God knows our ways, God knows our choices, God knows our decisions, but ultimately He's leading us and guiding us as long as we allow Him to. It might not be perfect, but
nothing's meant to be perfect.
No,
except for our hair.
Oh.
That part has always been ingrained in me practically since the womb. I'm not kidding you, because I've always dreamt about it, and I told you like how it's made my mom feel good and feel safe, just in those small moments of her just enjoying the presence and just being still in that moment. So fast forward, Shear Studios is not your everyday salon. It's studios because we will extract the editorial side of things. We will go and travel. We will work with celebrities. Again, mark my words, it's going to be the destination salon.
Yes.
It's going to take time, but we're working in that direction. So
Absolutely.
It's, again, we do your everyday hair, we do extensions, we do color, we do bridal parties, which is an awesome moment. I love doing weddings. Like, that's cool. Like, traveling for it or being in salon. Like, we have a beautiful space that a lot of photographers had asked to borrow, and I'm like, well, we'll see. Like, it's for our guests. But, so you bridal parties that want that, come on in, check it out. Like, it's a gorgeous space.
Yes.
But either way, it's not your everyday salon, and we're here for the dreamers, the go-getters, the doers. I'm trying to be polite. I don't want somebody who is very relaxed or who takes the easy way out.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I need and I want kind people who are coachable, who are willing to grow. Yeah, I just wanted a space where people can collaborate and grow together and really enjoy something beautiful, because this space is really luxe. And this person that we've worked in with New York and in Paris, I will not say his name, but when we worked with him, he called me and said, honey, I see your space. It's very Parisian of you. I'm like,
I love that.
Thank you. So, and that's why we didn't do the Milan this year, because we were getting kicked off. So, I'm excited to incorporate that back into our Shear Studios brand.
Definitely. Okay, so you've done a lot in this industry in your life. Ultra marathons, military, salon ownership, leadership, things like that. Tell me, what is your why behind all of that?
My why is to genuinely make people feel good no matter what stage in life they're in, because one of my favorite guests that comes and sees me may have gone through something traumatic. So for me to help them feel that much better about life or look forward to something is really what gets me excited. And I'm just going to say it, the C word, cancer. Like, that happens all too often. And so when we lose this, our exterior, they feel like they can't move on. And I'm here to coach them and help them through that journey. Like, there are different things that we can do to help stimulate their scalp, their mental health, their emotions, their feelings about themselves. Because even though we have this outer shell, it's really not about that, Yes. But I like it's like pretty. So I will help them through that journey.
I love that. I want to go back to something you said earlier about when you were doing your mom's hair, just kind of that sense of safety that gave her. And I think that probably carries on into even now, is just giving people a safe space, no matter what they're going through, whether it's cancer or a divorce or whatever kind of crazy trauma. Ultimately trauma. This is a safe space for a lot of people. I mean, sometimes this is the only safe space that they have. So I think that
Yeah.
really carries over.
It very much does, because unfortunately she was a foreigner who was brought over to the United States when I was probably 3 or 4 months old. And so my biological father, he was an abuser.
Yeah.
And so he put her in dangerous spots. So it led to alcoholism, da da da. And so, you know, the moment I brushed her hair was the time she felt safe.
Yeah. And I think that's how it is with a lot of our clients. I mean, there's so many people, everybody has something, everybody's dealing with something.
Yeah.
And if we can provide a safe space for them, I think that just makes our career much more worthwhile, because, I mean, we say this a lot. It's not just about hair.
Right. You're right. And it's an escape from reality. It's like I said earlier, a destination salon, something
Yes.
that you can just relax and be you and enjoy a moment geared towards. It's all about them. We are servicing them, and we
Yeah.
want them to feel good more
Yeah.
than just hair. We're truly there for them.
Okay.
Okay.
So we've talked about a lot. We've talked about your journey through the military, becoming a hairstylist, a salon owner, all of the things, right?
All of the things.
Is there anything that you want to leave us with today?
Yeah, I do. Just know that you are worth it. And even when you think you can't do something, you absolutely can.
Definitely.
You just have to want it bad enough and know the sacrifices along the way. So just keep pushing towards whatever that goal is, whether it's hair, aesthetics, anything outside of our realm.
Yeah.
Just keep going for it. Like, don't quit. Don't stop. Why would you?
Why would you?
It was implanted in your heart for a reason, right?
Yes.
So go do it. Well, what can we expect from here on out, Brittany?
We're going to be coming out with a few episodes kind of back to back for you guys, just to get the momentum going, for you to get to know us, for us to get to know you. We really want to create a community. We're here to help and encourage however it is that we can. Like we said, we're here for stylists, dreamers, and doers. So we want to connect with you.
Absolutely. And don't forget about the go-getters. You said the doers, but the go-getters, right?
The go-getters.
Like, all of the things. So we will be interviewing different people throughout our segments. Like Brittany said, we will have a few back-to-back episodes, and maybe even do monthly, bi-monthly. We're not sure yet, but we'll keep you posted. And we hope that this serviced you well. Until then, bye.
Bye.